Hello and good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Exodus at Exodus Automotive. We were having a discussion. Now, unfortunately, this is my own car, but we were discussing what happens if we broke down. It just so happens that my wife has broken down a flat tire. So we're going to record safety rules that is occurring. Yes? So for those of us who don't know, every car comes with a spare tire unless it is a Mercedes, BMW or something. Most European luxury cars, they have air pumps, run flats, things of that nature. But for the average person who drives a Honda, a Nissan, a Toyota, a Buick, Chevy, a Dodge, our regular cars, yes, there is a spare tire. Now on my particular car, it's a Honda Accord. Our spare tire is located in the trunk, underneath the carpet compartment, and so forth. So from this point on, I'm going to show you the proper way of changing your tire. Good morning. Yes? All right. So, ready? Yeah. Spare tire. Now, it weighs, I would say probably about 20-25 pounds. Yes? It's located in the back compartment of the car. So, hazards on. Yes. We bring the tire to the car. Rest flat, push under. Now, the car is a little low, so basically you don't want to scratch up the bottom of your car, but you just want that tire sitting, that if in the event the jack fails, the car does not hit the complete ground. It would defeat your purpose. Yes. Now, I do believe there's a wheel lock. More or less, it will be in where your spare tire is, or I keep mine in the glove box, but you will find it more or less inside of where the spare tire compartment is kept. Today, these are your tools of trade. This is your jack handle, lug nut, wrench. Yes, you will start with your key first. The car is on the ground. Do not jack up the car and then want to break the lug nuts free. The key has a particular pattern inside that has to be flush with the lug nut itself. It's a security feature. Every one of them is one of a kind. The only person that has access to it is your manufacturer dealer. Now, ladies, these things are torqued to, I will say, 150 foot-pounds of torque. So trying to break it loose by hand is ridiculous. Now, I'm not a strong person, so I will say that step on it. You will hear that little click. You may get a little worried. Hold on to the hood of the car. If you take a notice of how I am standing, my right foot is firmly on the ground, where to say that when it broke loose, my left foot, yes, so depending on the side of the car where you are standing, that is your first step. break them all loose. Hold on to your key, put it in your pocket, your purse. It can't fit in your wallet for those ballers. Step on, hold on to the hood of the car, press. They're very tight, yes, but you are in an emergency situation. God willing, you will find the strength to break these things loose. Now they're all loose. The wheel did not come falling off, yes? Now we are going to apply our jack, yes? You're gonna need this guy and his little friend here. But before we get involved with that, this is every standard jack, scissors jack on every car. I apologize. This is your standard scissors jack that is found basically in every car. It has a little indentation here. There's always a message on how to use it on the face of the jack. If you do not have this sticker on the jack, be skeptical on how is it that you are using it. Not saying it's a defect, I'm just saying beware. The outer end with the little loop, you turn and you bring it by hand to a height. Now on the sticker it says to look for this particular bracket piece that's under the vehicle. Now I am on the side of the road. There's cars going that way, there's cars going that way, there's cars coming this way. I am on the side of the road, yes. I want to be very cautious of my surroundings before trying to find that little bracket piece that's under the car. Yes, I don't want to get run over, so I feel for it. It's right here. Yes, now I have to say I would show you under the car, but it would not make a difference because some cars it's here, it can be here, it can be, but they are notifications and indentations under the car that let you know where this item or part is. Okay. So now that we find it, the jack cannot go under the car. Bring it back down, slide it under, I will say, if you are on the right side of the vehicle in the soft grass, this will not work. Most incidents occur where the jack fails because it sinks into soft grass. The jack was only designed to be used on asphalt flat road. Do not attempt to do this in a grass area. It will sink. The hook, the loop, place inside the hole. The handle has a little keyway that fits here. Yes, turn clockwise. You see the jack moving. Take your time and turn. One hand. Now sometimes you have to because of the rotation, yes, but you keep repeating this process until the vehicle or tire comes off the ground. Now, I must say, if this was at night, you will have to have a emergency light, you know, to see all of this, or wherever you are, try to find a lit area where to say that you can visually see what is it you are doing. Need to be changing a flat on the side of the road. Try to spin it, or I would not recommend pushing your hand under there. I just tried it and I just realized that if the jack failed, my finger could get squashed by a flat tire. So that's a definite no-no. Trust your jack. If you feel that you need to go higher, trust your jack. Give it a few more turns. Use the bar. Slide it under the tire. If the bar can go under the tire, you are in a good position. Our key. Your wrench. Mosquitoes. Early morning. This is a good indication that your height is very good, because the wrench is able to make a full 360 turn. Now, with all of the lug nuts off, the tire still did not move. I would recommend that you just tap it on the side of the rim. In this event, it's a sidewaller. Okay, now first things first, put your tire contrary to demand or things you may previously see. I put this tire here so that anything from this point coming this way, I have a somewhat protection of. We are now going to take our spare. Yes. This sticker must be facing you, obviously, but this is also a smaller tire, so it can be put on the wrong way. The sticker, the valve, faces you. Okay, I would like to rest my foot against the tire. Woo! Okay. Put the lug nuts back on by hand, snug to the full. Trying to tighten it with the handle may shift the momentum of the jacks while it's just the way that it is. Use your hand, tighten all lug nuts by hand before attempting to tighten it with it still in the air. Bring the vehicle down off the jack, then tighten with the wrench. Safety. Counterclockwise. You know the drill is tedious, but it does work. Find the right groove, a nice little dance you could get going on there. Yeah, man. Reverse fashion. The key is a slightly different thing when it comes to the key. If you over tighten the key, it will break. So I'm not going to tell you to step on the key. Hand tighten the key as much as you possibly can. Hand tighten the key. The key security is that they don't try to steal your wheels. It's a bargaining chip. That's a different video. Secure your key. Everyone else, step on it. I like to go in a crisscross pattern. That sound you hear is a very good sound. That means it's tight. And I will keep on going over each of them until I hear that sound. If you have on heels, you're gonna get a little dirty. Take them off. You don't want to slide off of this thing. The wheels are tight. it is recommended that this is filled to maximum capacity at 60 psi of pressure. When you carry the car for service, you can request for them to have the air check in your spare tire. I would recommend when you carry your car for service, have the air in the spare tire checked at all times. It's important. It goes neglected, forgotten, but it's very important because it's saving our lives right now. At this point, you can safely put away your items and hopefully have a safe journey to wherever you are going. This is Exodus Automotive, roadside assistance. We're outside the shop today. So you have a blessed one, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. You know, we got umbrellas and stuff. Well, you know, this is Exodus ride, you know, so it has its stuff. It may seem a lot when, I'm sorry, we are changing the tire on the side of the road to take out all of these things. But on a normal basis, this is what the car trunks look like. Now you have this piece here. Yes, yes. Now, this is where the spare tire was, and all of the tools, the jack goes here. Our handle is here. This will be sitting on top of the spare tire that's located in the trunk. So, you know, when you look at the trunk, it may seem as if there's nothing there, but basically, yeah, there is a big opening there with a big tire. And, you know, I just wanted you to see this for, you know, that in the event you did not know where it was located or what it's about. You know, we have to put this tire back inside of the car. You won't be doing this far much, but yeah. Wow, it's heavy. Okay, now this piece here won't be able to go back in there, but it sits, you know, on the other side. But this is the opportunity, my trusty jack, you know, you wind it back down to position. Yes, I believe it sits something like this, or in the event like that. They do have names. I'm so bad with names. I'm so bad with names. You know, if you're not careful, I'll call it the Exodus wrench. And everything else until you are safely home or at the repair shop, throw it back into the car. It's getting late. I gotta get home. I just finished. Yeah, I gotta get to work. I really don't have the time. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? I would just like to say and add a disclaimer or something of the sort like that. By putting on a spare tire, you cannot drive no more than 50 miles per hour. 50 miles per hour. I've seen some of you gangsters out there doing at least 80 to 100 on a spare tire. You know what I'm talking about, the Nissan Altimas. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, those 100 miles, no, it's a spare tire. So please, remember now, you can only do 50 miles per hour on a spare tire. No higher than that. Not 65, 50 miles per hour. Yes? Safety, 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 safety. I just felt that I needed to add that. All right? Have a pleasant day. Safety first.